If you are buying an engagement ring and you are looking at the halos, there are two completely different styles. And I don't just mean aesthetically. One sits on top of the stones, one hides underneath it. That difference changes how the ring reads from across the room, how it looks on her hand every day, how it stacks with a wedding band. These are not the same rings with the minor variations. They suit different personalities, different ways of wearing the jewelry. Both styles also have a specific construction problem on most pre-made versions. 2 visuals and 1 structural. This video covers it all. A traditional halo has a ring of the small accent diamond that visibly surround the center stone, top, sides, every angle. Those surrounding diamonds reflect the light back into the center stone and make the whole ring looks bigger and more brilliant than the center stone alone by itself. The look is bold, it's announced itself. A hidden halo moves these same accent diamonds underneath the center stone. From above, it reads like a clear solitaire. Then you tilt it and there is a whole different layer of diamonds underneath it. This style has been around since early 2000s and became one of the most requested settings around 2010s onward. The appeal is specific, refined from the front with a detail that wearer discover over time, usually down at her own hand. A traditional halo engineered to maximize the sparkle. Every direction, every angle visible from across the room. A hidden halo adds sparkles from the side of the profile only. It's a second detail, not a primary sparkle source. If she appreciates that kind of subtle thing, it's genuinely beautiful. If she expecting it to compete with a traditional halo in the brilliance, it won't. Know what you're buying. A traditional halo creates the visual frame that makes the center stone appeal significantly larger. A well-designed halo can make 1 carat stone look closer to 1 1/4, 1 1/2, somewhere there. Real visible difference. A hidden halo doesn't do that from the top. The accent diamonds are underneath and they don't change what the ring looks like from the above. If maximizing appearance for the budget is the goal, traditional halo is the more efficient choice. Traditional halos have more exposed prong and accent stones at the outer edge. More snagging, more cleaning. Once a week with a soft brush is a real standard for halos. Hidden halos has a smoother, lower profile, less to catch in a daily life, genuine advantage for someone active or who works with their hands. Hidden halos typically cost less, fewer accent stones, less metal, but a well-made hidden halo isn't dramatically cheaper because the construction is more complex. Those diamonds have to be set in a gallery underneath the stone with enough precision to be invisible from the above. A traditional halo sits at the edge of the center stone. A flat wedding band won't sit flushed against it. Most women need a curved counter band which limits options and add cost later. A hidden halo sits below the stone. Sides stay clear, a standard flat band fits without any issue. There are 3 construction problems with the halo rings that almost nobody mentioned when you are shopping. All of them disappear on a well-made custom piece. The visual logic of the traditional halo depends on the accent diamond sitting flush against the girdle of the center stone. When it's right, the stone and the halo looks like one seamless piece. The center diamond looks larger, the whole ring looks more brilliant. That's the entire purpose of the design. Pre-made settings are built to a standard stone size, but every diamond is cut slightly differently. Different girdle diameter, different proportion. Drop a real diamond into the setting it wasn't sized for and you get a visible gap between the edge of the stone and the inner edge of the halo. Instead of making the stone look bigger, the gap does the opposite. It draws attention to where the stone ends and where the setting begins. The halo stops working completely. The mill diamonds need to match the color of the center stone. This almost never gets checked on the pre-made rings. Mill defaults to whites, D, E, F range because it's cheaper and way easier to source. When the center stones has any warmth to it, let's say H, I, or J color, which is completely normal, these white surrounding stones contrast against it instead of the blending. They frame warmth and make it more obvious. Again, the halo does the opposite of what it's supposed to do. On a custom ring, this gets addressed. On most pre-made rings, it doesn't. And here's the thing, these problems don't usually show up alone. A jeweler who doesn't care about the gap almost certainly didn't think about the mill color either. And on a hidden halo, the same ring often has the two-piece construction problem on top of that. It's the same level of carelessness applied to the whole ring. When you see one of these issues, look for the other one. It's usually there. Many pre-made hidden halos rings are built in two pieces, the gallery and the shank soldered together to cut production cost. That joint is the weakest point in the ring. It's where the stress concentrates from the daily wear, where microfractures develop, and where misalignment shows up first. A custom ring from the single fax model has no joint. Gallery and the shank are a continuous piece of the metal. First myth that traditional halos are outdated. They are not. Consistently popular for over 2 decades, it's a timeless ring. Second, the hidden halo will make the ring unique. It might, but it's one of the most requested settings right now. Uniqueness comes from the custom design, not from picking a popular setting itself. You don't need to ask, you need to observe. The jewelry she wears every day is the most honest data. Bold, layered, staggered pieces, traditional halo, usually your answer. Delicate, minimum, one ring at the time, hidden halo. If she has a Pinterest board, Instagram safe, or the ring screenshots, and you can look without making it obvious, the pattern will be obvious and unmistakable, especially now when you know what to look for. When someone in her circle gets engaged, watch how she reacts. Does she gravitate towards the bold and sparkly, or clean and elegant? She's telling you exactly what she wants. When you genuinely cannot tell, there's two styles can be combined. A traditional halo around the stone plus a hidden halo underneath. Obviously more complex to build, which is exactly why it needs to be done custom. That's the kind of thing we worked at Nineveh. So to summarize, bold, maximalist, love sparkle, usually traditional halo. Minimal, modern, wears delicate jewelry, hidden halo. Or do both. Most importantly, do it right. Match stones, avoid the gap, check structure. Before you spend anything, watch the video on a custom versus ready-made rings, links below. And if you want help working through the decision specifically, we offer a free consultation at Nineveh where we talk through what works for her style and for your budget. No pressure, no commitment. The link in the description below. And if this video helped you, please like it. See you in the next one.